What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode with my pal Alex and Feisty Pants.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Alex's Toy Show. It is the WWE Smackdown Live TLC pay-per-view event for Sunday, December 4th in Dallas, Texas. Now, for those of you who don't know, this is the last Smackdown pay-per-view before the Royal Rumble. So shit needs to go down here in order for stories to progress on Smackdown Live. Otherwise, we're just going to be like, oh, we're looking at the Miz and Ziggler again come the Royal Rumble. Which can't happen. I'm tired of looking at this shit. I was like, oh, where's the Decepticon symbol? It's right there. My head was over here before I started the camera, and now it's over here, and there it is. Right there, the Decepticon symbol. Okay. Let's see. Last match before the Royal Rumble. Yes. Okay. There's a lot that could go down. There's a lot that could happen. There's a lot of stipulations to allow other stuff to happen. Anything could happen here. Cats and dogs could be living together by the end of this pay-per-view. It'll be insane. It'll be insane. Now, let's talk about the Miz and Dolph Ziggler, because nobody cares. The Miz has got to retain this, because if he actually loses to Dolph Ziggler, that means the feud is going to continue. And I'm like, let it stop! Please, for the love of Christ, let this stop. Now, we'll probably see some outside interference from either Maurice, maybe the Spirit Squad. Who knows? It could be anybody. They're going to be in a ladder match, so the title is going to be hanging up top, you know, kind of like Money in the Bank would be. The suitcase is hanging up top, the briefcase. This is going to be the IC title hanging up top there. So you're going to have to climb a ladder to get it. I would love to see Ziggler win this, but I need to see this feud end. So I'm picking the Miz here. So it ends. Look at this scruff. Holy shit, I got to shave. I'm not doing No Shave November. Shit happened this week and I didn't get to shave. All right? That's all that happened. Baron Corbin and Callisto. Again. This is a chairs match, and I believe Baron Corbin needs to win this because there's no way to establish him as the super heel if he loses to a cruiserweight. If he loses to a cruiserweight dude. I love Callisto to death, I do, and I would love to see him get a little bit of revenge. He might, tweak Baron Corbin's knee, that he smashed on Smackdown a couple weeks ago, but it'll be short-lived, and then Baron Corbin will just crush him, because that's what big heels do. Super heels. Super heel. Then there's Nikki Bella and Carmela. Now, I'm not tired of this feud. I would just like to have it go somewhere. I'm okay with them beating each other up every week. It's just like, have a match already. You know what I'm saying? So here's a match, no disqualification, which means tables, ladders, and chairs could all be involved in this. Also, some outside interference, like the person who beat up Nikki before the match at Survivor Series, Natalya. And yeah, I think we all know it was Natalya. I think that's safe to say that Natalya beat the crap out of Nikki so that Nikki couldn't contend. Nikki couldn't wrestle, whatever. And Natalya took her place, even though SmackDown lost at Survivor Series to the women on Raw. So expect some outside interference. I would love to see some tables, ladders, and chairs. I believe this needs to be a pinfall, though. I didn't actually write that down because it says no DQ, but it doesn't say specifically tables, ladders, or chairs. So it's probably got to be a pinfall. Because see, like what happens with Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss, that's a tables match. Winner puts the other through the table. That's how you win. You got to put somebody through a table. It's not a pinfall. So with Nikki Bella and Carmela, wow, I could see either of them getting the win, but I think we're going to see a new feud. I think this will be the end of the feud, or at least for a little while, and Nikki Bella will battle Natalya for a bit. They'll feud together because it'll come out that she was the attacker at Survivor Series. So I could see Nikki getting the win over Carmela, only to say, I'm coming after you next, you natty bitch. Hey, I love her to death. They're all just doing their job. And I could also see you know, Natalya interfering, allowing Carmela the win, and then Nikki Bella to focus on Natalya. Either way, Nikki Bella and Natalya are going to get it on after this match. All right, so let's go to the titles. Becky Lynch defending her title against Alexa Bliss. Now a couple of weeks ago, Becky Lynch defended her title against Alexa Bliss overseas, and Alexa had her foot up on the rope that the ref never saw. So technically, you know, Becky got the win. However, had the ref seen the foot, you know, Alexa might have won, because that match was pretty good, and they were really bringing it to the table there. However, so let's see. So they signed the contract on Smackdown this week, and Alexa got Becky through a table. So Becky is not playing at 100% here. She's got a little back injury going. And this is going to be a tables match. So Becky doesn't necessarily need to get pinned. The winner just has to go through, the loser has to go through a table to allow victory to the other person. So Alexa Bliss could get a win here. However, as history predicts, the victor on the go-home show is usually the loser at the pay-per-view. Meaning, if Alexa Bliss had the upper hand on SmackDown this week, putting Becky through a table, it is supposed to be, 9 times out of 10, that Alexa Bliss will lose on Sunday. But it doesn't necessarily mean, because it does not happen all the time. It happens more than half the time. Let's see. Rhino and Heath Slater versus Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. You gotta know the Wyatt family are bringing home these titles. I love Rhino. I hated Heath Slater for like the longest time, but then he became over, and I'm like, okay, I can handle this guy when he's not on the mic talking like a jackass. But now he's on the mic talking like a hero because he's, you know, tag team champs, you know? So I love it. It's great. However, Rhino, I like the new look. I love it with the chops. I think Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt are going to win here. And, you know, Luke Harper has been up on the ringside. I mean, look at them at Survivor Series against Roman and Seth Rollins. They were doing pretty good. And then, you know, enter the third person. They just conquered the both of them. Even when it was the Wyatt family versus the Shield back in the day, they had the upper hand a lot of times. Which brings us to the heavyweight title. AJ Styles. He's the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp, the turd that beats the nerds. I made that one up. He's fighting everybody's hero, Dean Ambrose. Tables, ladders, and chairs match. Anything goes. We need a pinfall here. They fought a number of times. AJ Styles keeps winning, and this could be the end of the title chase. I feel they both need to do something else as well. Now, would I love to see Dean Ambrose come back and win the title? Especially after poor James Ellsworth got killed on SmackDown this week. Oh my God! Did you see that match? The poor man was broken in half, solid steel, involved in everything. And I like how you know, Dean Ambrose came and beat the crap out of AJ Styles in the closing moments, but you don't actually get to see the final beatdown. So you know something more happened, but you don't know what, which kind of leads you to be like, oh my God, what happened? I can't wait to the pay-per-view to figure out what happened. Well, anything could have happened. Something could have happened to Dean where he may not even be able to compete. We don't know. However, I feel AJ Styles is going to prevail here and retain the title, allowing both of these guys to go their other way. And Dean's going to be like, oh, you know, I got something else to do. I don't know what, but he's got something else to do. A Shield reunion. Maybe, because at some point, they're either going to need to redraft or people are going to have to go to other shows because to mix it up or something. I don't know. I would love to see the Shield come back. I've been saying it for a long time. Ever since they broke up, this is just a ploy. It's a plan in motion to just get back at Triple H, but then it never happened. And there were key moments all throughout the last 2 years or so where they could have gotten back together. And it'll be like, ha! I fooled you, Trips. It was us all along. But it never happened. But then, did you see the look on Roman Reigns' face and Seth Rollins at Survivor Series when Dean Ambrose came out and he's like, no, internal security is not going to beat up Dean Ambrose, and they were killing it, just like Shield's old days. All right, I'm probably gonna watch this. I may not. I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch it. No definite on the picks on the results video Sunday night. Not sure. It might happen. I might just go to bed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how into it I am Sunday night when it goes down. But those are my picks for TLC. I hope everybody liked the thumbnail. I got it from the commercial. I just kind of filmed it and paused it. I'm like, that's the one I want.